Hey, Christy. Hey, Lakeisha. Yolanda. Y'all know I got my drink right now. I got some wine today. Hey, Eddie. Hey, cuz, how you doing? We still need to get together and cook, because your food be throwing down on Facebook. Every time I see your food, I get hungry. Even though I'm full, I get hungry when I see your food. You know, it's in the family, it's in our blood. We all cook good. So I know your food is slamming, like my mama would say, slamming. Hey, Karen. Hey, Anthony DeFrank. How you doing, buddy? My New York friend. Hey, Miss Lois. Hey, Marguerite. Look, my big glass of wine. My first drink for the day. I'm waiting. Look, my cuz. Is that my cuz Robin watching? Wait, I got two Robin Darbones on here. Got one from DeRidder and one from Alaska. The one from Alaska is my first cousin. So I can't tell who it is. Profile picture say love, so it's probably the one from DeRidder. Because my cousin Robin have her picture as her profile picture. Yes, from DeRidder. Okay, I figured so. I have a first cousin named Robin Darbone. Same, spelled it the same way and everything. She lives in Alaska. So, hey, my cousin Rochelle Guillory. Hey, Mary Papillon. Joanne Andrepont. Hi from Oregon. Rhonda Holder. Yes, ma'am. How you doing? I love that top that you have on. Need to give me one. You know, the top. My top. No, I don't sell these. That's just my my chef suit. One of them. I got like 4 of them. Cornbread dressing. Prancella, you like some cornbread dressing? Okay. I'm waiting till everybody get on here, because I know y'all want to know how to make this cornbread dressing. And let me tell y'all something. I've been in this kitchen, when I say all day, because I've been prepping, I've been chopping, I've been cutting. I ain't been drinking though. My first drink for the day. I told y'all I don't drink until I cook. I ain't been cooking, I've been prepping, so it's well deserved. So let me get my swig right now. Some good old red wine. Saucy bon. Okay, so look. Your mama makes some good cornbread dressing. Everybody mama makes some good cornbread dressing. I know my mama did. So I copied her recipe, except I added one thing that she didn't never put in there. Okay, so look, y'all. I had to cut corners because it's a live video. I've been cooking this cornbread dressing for over an hour right now. So, you know, I can't sit on Facebook live and cook a whole hour, because y'all gonna get bored and get off. I mean, nobody wants to sit there and watch a video a whole hour or longer. So I tried to cut corners and make it short. But y'all do know that I don't measure anything. I had to write down everything that as I was doing it, I had to write down everything so y'all can have at least the recipe. So I told y'all to get y'all pen and notepad, pencil and notepad. So I'm going to give you the ingredients, and then I'm going to tell you how I cooked it, and then we're going to mix it together. We're going to mix it together. But I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to flip the camera around. See if I can hold it. Okay, this is the cornbread dressing right here. Now I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what's in it. You can see that chicken for sure. Rotisserie chicken, deboned and chopped. Okay, and then I'm gonna tell y'all the rest. And then I got my cornbread. I made my cornbread early this morning. Already got it pulled apart. Okay, so look, I had to write everything down. So right now, this is what I used. Okay, I cut up. First, I put a little cooking oil, little olive oil at the bottom of my pot, probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Just to saute my vegetables, which was 1 medium onion, yellow onion, diced. So write it down, 1 medium yellow onion diced. About a half a medium to large bell pepper. It's up to you. Diced up. A half a bell pepper diced up. If it's large, then you just use half. If it's a small one, then you can use the whole one. But I had a big one, so I used half. You're going to buy a whole bunch of parsley. It comes in a bunch. That's why I call it a bunch. And you're just going to chop some to your discretion. I can't tell you how much to use. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it, but I like to use it. So chop you up some parsley if you like parsley, and put however much you want. Green onions. There you go. You know I love my green onions. I got it out of my little planter outside. So they sell it in one bunch with a rubber band around. You chop up that whole bunch, and you're gonna use about half of it while you're cooking it, and then you're gonna save the second half to mix it when you mix it right with the cornbread dressing. So and then you're gonna use about a stick to 2 sticks of celery, and you're gonna chop it up, dice it up. Then you're gonna get 1 pound of ground beef. Use the 80-20 because you want a little bit of that grease to make your dressing moist. Then you're gonna use some chicken gizzards. Now I'm gonna show you. I bought a pack of chicken gizzards, just regular chicken gizzards, and I used about not even half, and it came out to about a half a bag of a quart size Ziploc bag, about a half a quart. So I chopped them. So I mean, if you don't want no gizzards like this, then you can use when I'm gonna get to the next one. And then I did buy some liver, chicken livers. Chicken liver, and I use just a few pieces because the liver does have a strong flavor. If you don't like liver, then I don't know what to tell you, because rice dressing, cornbread dressing, all that has liver. Well, I don't know, because I watched some YouTube videos that a lady made some cornbread dressing with just some cream of mushroom, cream of celery, and cream of chicken soup. No meat. I was just like, I was floored. Cornbread, cream of mushroom, cream of celery, and cream of chicken. How's that a cornbread dressing? Where your meat? She had no, I mean, when I say no meat, she had no meat. I don't know what you call that, but anyway, that was her cornbread dressing, but I had to turn it off then. I couldn't take no more. But anyway, I'm going to explain how I cooked everything. So I got your chicken livers and your gizzards, and the reason I do that is because I seen my mama do it. We had to cut it. We had to chop the liver. We had to chop the gizzards. Okay, and then you get you 1 pound of this. This is a 16-ounce container of Savoy's dressing mix. Savoy's dressing mix. Okay, so let me tell y'all. So I took all my vegetables, the onions, bell pepper, parsley, green onions, and I sauteed it in a little bit of cooking oil. Like I said, about 2-3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I sauteed it until it became translucent. Then I added my gizzards, and then I browned it, and then I added my 1 pound of ground beef. My gizzards and my ground beef, and I browned it until it was real good and brown, till it was sticking at the bottom of the pot. Then I added my liver. Cooked it a little while, and then I added a can of cream of chicken mushroom soup. Cream of chicken and mushroom, 1 can. My mama didn't put this in there, but I had this in my cabinet, y'all. And I don't know, I bought this a while back thinking it was cream of mushroom. When I got home, I realized it was cream of chicken and mushroom. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. So I added this in there. You don't have to. Then you let all that cook. You're gonna season it with your favorite Creole seasoning, Pat in the Pot. If you don't have that, then shame on you. You better get on with it. PatInThePot.com, order you some if you ain't got none. So, but right now I'm pretty much sold out. I won't have any more seasoning until about June 10th. June 10th. So I got enough for maybe. I have 10 cans left right now. 10 cans, and I'm saving that for my people who order online. So all you local people, I won't have any until June 10th. So I have 10 cans left to sell online on my website. So I'm sold out. I picked up a case. I picked up a batch last Friday, and I'm already sold out. So, and then after you cream chicken and mushroom, you buy your. I got this from Kroger. It's a rotisserie chicken. All you do is pull it apart and dice it up. Debone it and get all your meat on. I bought 2 of them because they were small. So I used almost both of them, and I still got some in here. So you use how much you want. You don't have to put chicken if you don't want to, but this is the way my mama made it, so this is the way I'm gonna make it. And then you're gonna have some chicken broth. And then the 1 can of Carnation evaporated milk. Now I'm going to explain how I cook it. I'm giving y'all the ingredients right now. So I'm going to go over the ingredients again, okay? And then you can't forget the main ingredient, cornbread. I used Jiffy cornbread mix. And I used 4 boxes. Now, give or take your family size, you cook however much you want. 1 box, 2 boxes, however much cornbread dressing you feel like you want to cook. I'm cooking 4 boxes because you always share my food with people. So I don't cook just for me. So I'll make enough to fix some plates. So because tomorrow I'm going to barbecue. And that cornbread dressing is going to go with my barbecue. So I'm going to go over the ingredients one more time. And then I'm going to walk y'all through the steps how I cooked it. So 1 medium yellow onion diced. A half a bell pepper diced. Chopped parsley. Chopped green onions. 2 sticks of celery, give or take. 1 pound of ground beef, 80-20. Chicken gizzards chopped, chicken liver chopped. 1 pound of Savoy's dressing mix, that's a 16 ounce. 1 can of cream of chicken and mushroom, that's optional, you don't have to put it. 10.5 ounce can. 1 to 2 rotisserie chickens, deboned and chopped up. If the chicken is real small, because sometimes they're real small. So I bought 2, but I didn't use both of them. So I used about 1.5, because I'm cooking a big dressing. So, and then you're gonna have your chicken broth, and then you use your judgment on that. Now I can't tell you how much to use. You just gotta have to use. Come on, get with it. You're gonna have to use your judgment now. And then 1 can of Carnation evaporated milk. And I'm going to show you when we're going to use that. And 2 to 4 boxes of cornbread dressing mix, Jiffy. And you're going to cook that according to the directions on the box. So it called for 1 egg. Well, you mix 1 box, called for 1 egg and 1/3 cup of milk. So I had 4 boxes. So what I did was I put 4 eggs. And then I put 1/3 cup of milk 4 times. That's what I did. So that's the ingredients. So I hope you're writing it down. I hope you're writing it down because I know somebody gonna message me or ask me for the recipe. I got it right here. Now, all I could do is take a picture of this and screenshot it and send it to you. But please just follow the directions. I don't have the directions on how to cook it. This is just the ingredients. So you're going to have to pay attention to how I cook it. So I got, look, all this talking, I need a swig of my wine. I'm getting hot. Whoo, ça c'est bon. Okay, so let me put my Carnation milk right here because I'm going to need that. Okay, so look, the first thing I did, let me move this out of the way because if I get it messed up, I sure don't want to have to write it down again because I wrote it as I went. Okay, the first thing I did was I sauteed all my vegetables, the onions, bell pepper, celery, and green onions and parsley. I sauteed it until it was translucent. When it was translucent, I threw in my gizzards and my ground meat, and I browned it. Then I threw in some Pat in the Pot Creole seasoning, the best on the market right here. Shame on you if you don't have it. But if you don't have it, then use whatever you want. Or get you some. I cooked it, browned it. When it was good and brown, okay, I added a little bit of chicken broth. I used the Walmart brand, off-brand. I mean, I ain't spending no whole lot of money for the real deal. I mean, it's just as good. I mean, it's just what you call it, a generic brand. Just as good. I mean, I use this in all, whatever called for chicken broth, I use the Walmart brand. Then, once all that was cooked, I threw in this one container of dressing mix, because I've seen my mama do it. She just added it to it. She had all her meat and everything, and she added this to it, and then she seasoned her dressing mix. And then she let that cook for about 15-20 minutes, and then she threw in the chicken last, because the chicken is already cooked, y'all. April, you said I can smell it all the way here in Tennessee. Hey, Janice Nelson. Have them going on. I'm making a cornbread dressing, Margie Darbone's cornbread dressing. You know that. You probably ate hers a time or two, huh, Janice? I think everybody in the family done had my mama's cooking. Okay, so once I put my rotisserie chicken in there, I came back and I added a little bit more seasoning. So you're gonna want to taste your seasoning, because you're adding stuff along the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more Pat in the Pot Creole seasoning, because it's not like exactly what I want it to be. So I saved it to show y'all. Let me flip it around, because I can do it better this way. My bad. So we're gonna add some Pat in the Pot Creole seasoning like that. Let's see. We're just gonna see now everything's cooked. You're cooking it as you go, like I just said. You're just browning everything and adding it. And then you got your cornbread ready to mix it. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to try to work with this camera to figure out how we're gonna get y'all to be able to see whenever I start mixing it. Okay, so now, okay, I have some parsley right here that I'm gonna add to my dressing mix once I start mixing it, and some more green onions. So I'm gonna go ahead and open my carnation milk right now, one can, but you're not gonna use the whole can. So listen, on a cornbread dressing, it's better to make your cornbread the day before. But I worked yesterday, and when I got off, I had an appointment in Lake Charles, so I didn't get home late. And by the time I took my shower, I didn't feel like fooling with it. So I got up this morning and I baked my cornbread, and it's been sitting on the table cooling all day. So it's best to make it the day before. You know, you want it. You don't want it you want it kind of like a day old. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start mixing it. Let me see if we can. Oh Lord, I wish I had some help. Okay, right now what I'm gonna do is, where my drink? God dog it, I need my swig. Saucy bomb. Let me put my drink. Well, let me put it over here, because I don't want to knock it down. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way, but this was the rotisserie chicken. Now I'm going to tell y'all about this cornbread right here. This is 4 I didn't use it all, but let me tell you something. Don't burn the bottom like I did. Because if you burn the bottom, it ain't no good. So what I did was I scooped it out. You know, you're going to scoop it out like that. That way you don't get that crust at the bottom. So if you happen to burn your crust like I did, because it was hard for me to cook 4 boxes at one time, and I kept watching, and I'd stick a knife in it to make sure it was, it didn't cook until my bottom was burnt. I'm just like y'all. I burn stuff too, so I saved this to show y'all. You can just scoop it up, and that way you won't get that burnt part. So don't put your burnt part in there. It's actually hard to cook a cornbread without the bottom kind of burning, because I don't know why. It's very seldom that I can make cornbread without the bottom getting good and brown or kind of a little burnt. Okay, so now I'm gonna get me some gloves. Excuse me, y'all. Got me some gloves, and we're gonna start mixing. Got 49 people watching. That's good. Hey, Sharon Jones. Hey, Miss Churchman. I love you, Mama Churchman. I miss you. I need to come see you. I need to come visit you. I guess I can come visit people now. I don't know. This pandemic thing really put a damper on things. Okay, so let me see if I can tilt this. Hang on. Oh, man, it's wanting to get loose on me. Hang on, y'all. Let me move this out of the way. Hang on, my phone. This thing is heavy. Hang on. I gotta try to tighten this up. Okay, so can y'all see? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now, I can turn it off now. I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna just go ahead and pour it in there. All over. I wanted to get it all over that cornbread. You probably could use this for some rice dressing too. Y'all know I don't like when I make a mess, so gotta get my towel. Let me turn this that way. We're just gonna pour it on there. And then I'm gonna start stirring it until I get it to the consistency that I want. All you do is fold. And I'm gonna need more. Coming out good. My mama liked to, she used to make her cornbread nice and moist. We're gonna add all of it, y'all, because it looks like I'm gonna need it. Now, this is a lot of cornbread dressing. And y'all know me, I don't know how to cook in small quantities. So I know somebody's gonna be hollering for some. Just fold it all together. Ooh, look at that. Go ahead and add the rest. It's gonna be a good cornbread dressing. And for all y'all that's just coming on and miss the ingredients, once the video is over with, you can go back and view it. Now what you're gonna do now is you're gonna pour you a little bit, just a little bit tab of chicken broth. Now this is where the carnation milk come in. You're just gonna pour some right there. You're just gonna eyeball it. Use your better judgment. Ooh, Jesus. That carnation milk makes it super moist, y'all. Let me get this pot out of the way. Let me see if I... Oh, no. Okay. We're going to put a little bit more pet milk. I call it pet milk, but it's the carnation milk. They do have pet milk, but it's the carnation. And all you do is fold it together. Now, this is where your parsley comes in. You chopped parsley. You're just going to throw it in there like that. You already got to put some, because that's what my mama used to do. And then your green onions now. Like I said, I grow my own green onions in a little flower pot outside. So I went and cut some off this morning. We're going to add some. Ooh, I got to get a swig of my drink. A drink, y'all. You know I got to have my drink. Ooh, saucy bon. Ooh, I got 60 people watching now. That's a blessing. Okay, look. We're stirring it up. Oh, yeah. If y'all can only smell it right now. Now, all kind of ways to make cornbread dressing, but I tell you what, if you follow this direction, you can't go wrong. And it's all in how you season it too. But if you use all these ingredients, you're gonna have the best cornbread dressing on the block in the family. See, that's a lot. Y'all know I don't know how to cook just for myself, so that's a lot of food. I'm making a big barbecue tomorrow. I got some people that did me some favors, so I gotta feed them. So let me put a little bit more parsley, and look, that's up to your that's your discretion if you want parsley or not, but it gives it that added flavor. And a little bit more green. Oh Lord, almost knocked it down. A little more green onions, because that's what my mama used to do. I did everything that I would see my mama. We'll add a little bit more carnation milk. You're just going to keep stirring until you get all that cornbread mixed in there, and you want your cornbread moist, your dressing moist, because when you're going to warm it up the next day, it won't be dry. And it won't be dry. I don't like a dry cornbread dressing. I mean, trust me, I've had cornbread dressing before that was dry, and it was no good. You got to, that's the key right there. A little bit of chicken broth and your carnation evaporated milk. I haven't used the whole can yet. And I don't think I'm gonna have to, because it's good and moist. Look at that, y'all. Let me see if I show y'all. Look at that. If you can hear it. You can hear how moist it is. It's a lot of meat. Look at that. It's a Louisiana style cornbread dressing. Marjorie Darbone's recipe right there. And y'all know, everybody who's eating my mama's cornbread dressing, it's going to taste just like it. I'm sweating in here, y'all. Got my air conditioner going on, but still hot. When you're cooking it, you know, you tend to get hot. One of these days, y'all, I'm gonna get that gas stove. Y'all might want to do a GoFundMe. Do a GoFund for me. Set me up a GoFundMe to get me a gas stove. I have to run the gas lines and all that. That's why I ain't even got one, because I have to go through all that with the city. Get me up-to-date gas lines and all that. So it's going to be too much trouble. So I'm just waiting on that new house one day with that gas stove. So y'all, let me go ahead and get me a little spoon, and I'm gonna taste it. We're gonna see what we're working with. Lord, Mary, Jesus, and Joseph. Mary, Jesus, and Joseph, and all the apostles in heaven. That's how good it is. Oh! I tell y'all, when I say this is Margie Darbone's cornbread dressing mix right here, Lord knows. She watches me cook, and she tells me if I'm putting something wrong. Now, when I put that can of cream of chicken mushroom soup in there, she probably said, oh, you know, I ain't never did try that, little dude. But go ahead and put it. I bet it's good. So I'm not gonna judge you. Go ahead on and put that in there, because you know what you're doing. I don't have to tell you. My little dude ain't never wrong. That's what she told me. I'm not lying. I hear my mama talk to me all the time. She do. She talk to me all the time. She told me, go ahead and put that in there. She say, even though I didn't use it, she said, I trust your better judgment. She said, because you know what, little dude? A lot of times when you would bring me something to eat, it would be better than mine. I said, oh, Mama, don't say that, because I learned from you. She said, well, it's true, little dude. That's what she would call me, little dude. She said, my little dude can burn them, and the food be slamming. That's what she would tell me all the time. So, let me give me a little swig. Why I still got these gloves on? Tell me why. Y'all, this cornbread dressing is off the chain. Let me show y'all one more time. Oh, Lord, come on. Look at that. Ooh, sweet Jesus. It's so moist, it's sticking to the... Look at that. Beautiful cornbread dressing. Let me see y'all comments. Hey, Levi. Levi Kane Lalonde. That's my dog at work. That's right, me and my dog. We be cutting up at work. We're going to do a TikTok together one day, Levi. But you know what? Too bad we can't have our drink at work. They want me to cook for them next week at work. But I'm like, man, I can't cook unless I have my drink. And y'all know I got to have my drink. But they want me to cook for them next week. But I'm going to let somebody else do it, because you know what? I don't want to get started with them, because once I get started cooking over there, it's going to be all the time. Get my little swig. That's some good red wine, y'all. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. I have shared the feed. Hope some get to see it. Thank you, Miss Sharon Jones. Jerry Johnson, I cooked red beans today, but hell, you making me hungry for that. Jerry, you can cook, my dog. I've been seeing your food. I bet you've been sneaking in and looking at my videos on watching how to cook that food, getting some of that pat in the pot recipes, huh? Your food look good. Sometimes it look better than mine. I ain't lying. I ain't got to lie. Francella, you say it looks good. You gonna try that recipe? Yes. Okay, I wrote down the recipe and I said it. That's why when I made that post before I came on, for y'all to have y'all pencil and notepad. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and I'm gonna put it in the comments, because I know by the time I get off, hey Abby, Abby, tomorrow I'm gonna be calling you, Abby. Look, Abby, look. Let me show you, Abby. I know you said you don't care for cornbread, but I promise you, Abby Melanson, you gonna like mine. Everything that I've brought you to eat, you've liked. I can't see you not liking that. Abby, without going into too much detail, look. I love it. I feel like a brand new woman today. Look. God. Oh, y'all got 123 people watching. That's 129. That's the most people I've ever. 131 is going up. That's the most people I've seen. 32, 132. Oh, Lord. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, y'all keep on watching. Keep on sharing. I'm going to post this to YouTube. Y'all share, because eventually Ellen is gonna see it. Somebody gonna see it. Even if I gotta get to Rachel Ray, Tamron Hall, all of those, Kelly Clarkson, I'd like to go out. Whoever called me first is where I'm going. But I need y'all's help. When I post a video, I need y'all to share. It don't cost y'all nothing to share it. Go down and click share. Tag some of these celebrities. Rachel Ray, Tamron Hall, Kelly Clarkson. Number one, Ellen. Tag Ellen. Somebody somewhere, somehow is going to see me. Because, you know, I deserve to be more than just in my kitchen. I need to be entertaining y'all on the big screen somewhere. But really and truly, what my dream job is to be a celebrity, a traveling celebrity chef. A traveling celebrity chef. And what I mean by that is I can go, all these celebrities, they love Louisiana cooking. They love Louisiana food. And they can't get it. So I like to have me a big charter bus with all my Louisiana meats, food, seafood, all my pots, all my dishes, and travel to the celebrity's house. But I would cook in their kitchen. I just have all my food in my bus and my pots and cook in their kitchen. I want to go one night here, one night there. Just travel from celebrity to celebrity and cook them a good Louisiana style meal. Something that they can't get unless they come to Louisiana, and then they can't get Pat in the Pots. Ain't nobody can cook like Pat in the Pot. Now come on, y'all, for real. I gotta be honest about that. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of the recipe. Like I said, it's just the ingredients. You have to go over the video again so you can hear how I cooked it. It's easy. You're just going to cook down your ingredients. That's it. And then you seen how I mixed it. I love y'all. After June 10th, I ordered 20 cases. So I will be picking up 20 cases on June 10th. That's about another 3 weeks. But for right now, I only have about 10 cans left. So I'm saving that for the people who order on my website, and I'm about to be out pretty soon. So I enjoyed my little time with y'all like always. Tomorrow I'm going to be here. I'm going to be barbecuing. But I'm not going to go live, I don't think, because I wanted y'all to have this recipe of my sweet mama in heaven. She had the most, she had the best, she had the best of everything. The best of everything. Everything she cooked was heaven. And I know she up there in heaven cooking for them. And I know, they're singing hallelujah, hallelujah, because she's up in heaven cooking for them. Because I sure miss her cooking, and I miss her. And I was blessed to have my mother who knew how to cook, who God gave her that gift of knowing how to cook and the gift of love. And she had a good heart. She would share her food with everybody. And that's what I'm following in her footsteps. My mama, every time she went to the doctor's office, guess what? She brought them all a plate of food. Guess what I do when I go to my doctor? I bring them a plate of food. So I share my food, you know, and my daddy was the same way. I had some wonderful parents, and I got 2 sisters in heaven right now. I got both my parents and 2 sisters and a little niece in heaven right now, that's looking down on me and guiding me through this journey of mine. And I know y'all seen my little video when I spun the 8-ball the other day. If you didn't see it, go on my timeline and watch it. You remember them 8 balls you used to spin every, you know, when, anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. Just go ahead and watch the video. But balls down too when I flipped it and I asked the 8-ball, will Ellen call me to be on her show? And the 8-ball answer said, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. That was the best answer I could have got. So I put the ball down and I said, I'm satisfied with that. I'm waiting on your call, Ellen. I'm waiting on your call. It's a matter of time. When she gonna see Pat in the Pot? We're gonna have a good old time. Now I hear Ellen is a vegan. So y'all already know how I like my meat and everything, but I'm gonna have to learn how to cook some vegan food. And maybe I can cook her a vegan meal. I don't know. I don't have to cook. I just need to go on the show and cut up with her. That's all. I love y'all. I'm gonna get me one more little swig for the show. And we're gonna close it out. I love y'all. Drink it, drink. Y'all already know. I love y'all. Y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Watch all my YouTube videos. Facebook, Pat in the Pot, my cooking page. Because eventually I'm going to roll over to that. So if you hit like, Cynthia Dugas, man, I drove from Houston yesterday to buy some of your awesome seasoning, but couldn't find it in the stores. Hey, wait, let me see what it says. Okay, hang on, let me finish reading it. Guess I'll have to wait till next month. It's in Rouse's stores, Cynthia. Rouse's. And locally here in Rouse's in Moss Bluff and Sulphur, they tend to sell out as quick as it hits the shelf. So, but you can order on my website. I do have a few cans left, so if you hurry up and order, you can get some today and I'll ship it out to you. Well, the post office is closed Monday, so I'll ship it out to you Tuesday, and you'll get it towards the later end of the week next week. Went to Rouse's and couldn't find it. Oh, it was sold out. So listen, about Rouse's, y'all, a lot of times when they run out, they do have a few cases in the back, so you have to ask the manager. Ask the manager to go check in the back to see if they have some Pat in the Pot Creole seasoning, and 9 times out of 10, they'll have some. They just forget to put it on the shelf once it runs out because I guess they're busy. I don't know. But anyway, find out. If you don't see it, find out. And then they can get it for you. If not, then I need to know. If they don't have any, I need to know so I can tell the distributor that he needs to bring some. So I need to call the distributor because normally he calls me when he needs some. I haven't heard from him, so and then with this coronavirus, it kind of put a halt to everything right now. So hopefully we'll get a vaccine that can clear all this and we can go back to our normal lives. Because right now everything's a mess. Nothing, you know, nothing is normal anymore right now. So I love y'all. I done held up enough of y'all's time. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting Pat in the Pot. I love y'all. Bigger than the world, 1 trillion times over. We're going to close it out. Y'all get y'all a little drink and we're going to make a toast. Y'all have a blessed Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Be kind to one another, like Ellen says. Be kind to one another. I love y'all. Ça c'est bon. I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.